Hi all, welcome to Invest with RJS. So this is our effort to provide knowledge regarding stock market starting from the beginner level. So from the previous video we have provided our introduction to stock market or why we created this channel. So now to go ahead with how we can introduce somebody to the stock market, so that in our circle as well we have seen many of the people are having fear of stock market and they do not know how to come to stock market and start doing the things in day-to-day life. So now, as I mentioned in our first video as well, we have our own blog where we have written all of these things. So I'm just going through those blogs as well. Now if you see here, so initial thing is to get a demat account. So demat account can be done through the Zerodha, Angel One, any of the broker app. So once you do that, I think normally in 1 or 2 days it will be ready. You will be provided with the login. You just need to log into the account. So then your work actually starts to observe. There is no investing we are doing now as of now. There is no money involved for next 1 month for you. There is only learning. 1 or 2 months you cannot be doing any money transaction. It is all observation and learning. So and one more thing I wanted to confirm here is we are not selling any courses as part of our channel. We won't be adding any um, affiliated links so that you can buy from us. We are only providing knowledge which we gained from our experience. So as a beginner you will be very much excited in the stock market. So you tend to um, go and buy some of the stocks. So but better is always to go ahead and add one or two stocks which you are well aware of, like people will be aware of Titan or anything which is like nowadays uh, in news like BHEL, all those things. So you just add it to your watch list. Watch list is a place that you will come to know once you log into the broker app. So watch list is a place where you can add all the stocks which you are interested in, so that you can see what price action it is doing. So I'll come to the price action as well. So this is how we learn. So when we go ahead and we see that in the broker app, there will be there saying this is buy, this is sell. When you click on buy, it shows what is the quantity required, what is there any stop loss required, all those things. So you should not do that. Like you should not buy a stocks, you should not sell a stock, but only thing is you have to mark down all those terminologies and you have to come and search what do you mean by quantity, what do you mean by one lot, what do you mean by stop loss. So all those terminologies you have to learn. You can search in Google, NSE India website, which is a very good website for learning. So all those things you can do. So there are sometimes you can see that consider a stock Titan. So when you see that in the broker app Titan prices are increasing or decreasing, so what you can do is then you can come to another website called TradingView, where you can add Titan and see that what's happening with Titan, why it is increasing or decreasing. If it is very much increasing, then you can search in the Google that why the prices are increasing. Is there any news involved, like whether any quarterly results are happening, or is there any good order which Titan company has got. These things you can identify. And then after that, so when to buy stock. So as we know that most of the people will be very keen to buy the stock initially, but we should not be doing that for sure. So that's what we are also saying. There is no earning or investment of money until we learn it. The second part of the thing is to learn technical and fundamental analysis. So now this is what it is. Whenever we get such terminologies, we have to search in Google that what is technical, what is fundamental. By this way only we can learn. Otherwise, nobody can provide you the spoon feeding. Only if you have to go for a long term, it is our own analysis and own study will help us. So the other thing is about emotions. Emotions in the sense, stock market investment as a beginner, the biggest stepping stone is to understand the technical and fundamental analysis, because the major reason people to back out from uh, stock market is because of the loss. They do not control their loss, they do not control their emotion. They just see profits are coming, then they directly increase their positions, by which they lose the, in case if that is not from their learnings, then the market can go either side. So that is where. So now what I'm saying is, you have to learn technical, we have to learn fundamental analysis. At least for at least 20-30 days, we have to learn all these things, whatever I mentioned. You just have to add one stock to the watch list. You have to observe it, what is happening, what is, why it is today stagnant. So all those things you have to search, identify about the stock, and then after 1 month, there is, now this is a time to add money. But money also I am telling you, only reason, see, I am requesting here to add just 2000 rupees of money, which is do not need for anything. You just need to think this as a learning. And the reason is, until and unless you go through the emotions in the stock market, you won't be able to control it. However we do a paper trading, how much ever we do it, it does not satisfy us, because I have done the paper trading initially for 5-6 months. Even then, when the money is involved in the market, when we see loss, we tend to cut off the positions, even if our study is good. So for that reason, I am requesting to have a 2000 rupees of money in any of the your stock. Think that as if like it is not required for you, and then see, if now consider that if we buy Titan stock for 3320 rupees, now next day if it comes down to 3100 and then 3000, so that is where we see loss in our portfolio. So that is where we see that our emotions are, whether it is controllable or not. Because whenever you are buying a stock for longer term, we tend to live because we go through the fundamental analysis of the same. But whenever we come for technical analysis for the short term, we have to see the technical terms. What do you mean by technical terms? Technical terms in the sense, we have to see that we will cover in the next series, next videos as well. But just for an intro, I'll just see you. There is trend line. Okay, this is just for just to see now currently what's happening with the stock. If you see here, it is coming. This stock is running in a channel now. It is going this but unable to break it, coming this, unable to break it. So now if the people want to, some people want to try this, they will try this, but there is no guarantee that it will break. It won't break this one. If they break this one, then it can come down as well. So all those things we have to learn, for a short term, for a longer term, so all those things. So when you add one stock, you can see the prices falling through, some of the support, some of the resistance, all those things, so you can learn. So you should not be adding more than one quantity of any of the stocks just to read. So how does it help? By looking at the added stock, so real time fluctuation of the stocks, that you can see. When you add a stock as a beginner luck, normally it will go to the top, so that you will be overjoyed. But if you see the loss, you will be worried about the lost money. But just even though if your purchase stock goes down for a loss, just keep it, because that will be your biggest learning. One stock which you purchased for learning, don't sell it. Keep it along with you. It's for the learning purpose. So, as a conclusion, what we can see here is it is building your mindset and confidence, which are two pillars of the stock market. So, if you are able to learn this, no, handle this stock market mindset and confidence, it will go take you to longer duration in the stock market. So, because wealth will only be done when you keep your investment for longer terms. Because however, how much ever you do the swing trading, intraday trading, you will be going through the lot of emotions, so all those things which will be very very difficult to control, and your health also will upset. For that, happy investing will always go through boring way, and even in the shorts and the mini shorts also we are saying the boring way is to make a wealth is do the longer investment. So kindly go through the video one more time and go through this blog as well. Read 2 or 3 times. So let's catch up on the next. There are some rules we have to follow. We have to follow in the sense, even as considering the fact that I also uh, did the mistake. So that's why from that mistake I have learned. It is must and should, because even if you break one time, it will give you a lesson, life lessons for learning like anything. And that will be coming in the next video. So thanks for watching. Hope it helps you. So just give us like some time so that we can give you the real knowledge of the practical knowledge which we have also gained. So thank you very much.